Yo, what's up, guys? Hobbies here. So today we're talking about a brand that's going crazy in Indonesia right now. Blokees. Collectors love it, hobby fans love it. The detail is quite insane actually. But then they drop something on another level. The Great Ape Sun Wukong in mecha form. So the body is massive, there is a glowing red energy around it. It's not just a figure, it's a legend. Blokees did not just redesign Sun Wukong, but they also turned a myth into a badass machine. And that's exactly why this brand is so popular in Indonesia. So guys, let's take a closer look at this beast. So today we are taking a closer look at the Blokees Great Ape Sun Wukong Mecha. And honestly, one thing that really surprised me is the articulation. This thing has a lot of joints. You got shoulder movement, elbow bends, wrist rotation, waist swivel, leg articulation, knee bends. Even the angles are flexible enough to give you a solid balance for dynamic poses. And then, as you can see in the video, the joints are pretty stiff. But don't panic, that's actually a good sign. Stiff means strong. It means the joints are not loose. It means when you put him in a crazy battle pose, wide stance, mid attack, he actually stay there. No wobbling, no collapsing, no are your arms falling down moment. That's what Collector want actually. The plastic material is also quite thick. It doesn't feel like or hollow. When you hold it, you can feel the weight. It feels solid and durable, like it's made to survive long term posing and display. Blokees really paid attention to the engineering here. So, yeah, big design, badass look, and strong articulation to back it up. Now, let's push this mechanical Monkey King to his limits. And for the hands, you can actually swap them out with different weapons. So if you want full battle mode, boom, change the hand, instant chaos. Now for the head, this is wild. It turns 360 degrees, full spin, exercise mode if you want, and it's quite flexible. And you can actually, oops, sorry about that. And you can actually open his mouth and see the detailed teeth inside. The detail is amazing. That little detail makes it feel alive or mechanical alive. You can see all the teeth there. It's really sharp. And for the legs are not stiff, stay too either. The articulation on the legs match the arms. You've got hip movement, thigh rotation, knee joints, and even joints in the feet. The knees bend nicely for action pose, and the feet itself can rotate 360 degrees too. That means wide stance, easy. Power landing pose, no problemo. And you can also turn around the feet to have a better, stance, to have a better position. And you can also bending the feet because there is also a joint there. So actually there is also a two joint on his leg, like his arms. You can see it here and here. So whenever you want to use it, just make sure that you have to be careful and see the pattern of the joint itself so you won't make any mistake or maybe the worst broke them. So the joint on his legs has important role because it have to be strong, it have to be flexible to hold his other parts like his body, his arms, his weapon, and you can also turn it around 300 degrees so you can make a better pose or maybe just to adjust the pose whenever you want to make it. Uh, that's why the quality of the plastic is really important. But when it came to worse, you can always use the stand. It also came with a stand and is also flexible and strong. You also be able to twist his hips so you can create more natural dynamic movement instead of that straight robot standing pose. Honestly, this thing is built for posing. And not only that, you can also twist his hands and moving around up and down to find a right pose. Don't forget you can also move the thumb for the left hand and for the right hands. Blokees really said, you want articulation? We give you articulation. Big, strong, fully flexible mechanical monkey king. Now tell me that is not cool. This part is actually insane. You can move his chest plate. Yep, you open it up and boom. There is a glowing core inside like an arc reactor. Totally Iron Man energy, but Monkey King version. It looks like he's charging up before destroying everything in front of him. And you can also pull his ear. Yes, pull his ear. The little piston things pop out. You know those mechanical hydraulic parts like mini shock absorber? They are actually located on his arm and legs. So when they are extended, it literally looks like he's powering up. Sorry, I like powering him up, like the system is activating, pressure building, ready to go all out. It's such a small detail, but it adds so much personality. Instead of just being a static figure, it feels alive, like a machine preparing for battle. Blokees really won. Blokees really went extra with the engineering on this one. This is not just possible. This is a power up transformation mode. Mechanical Monkey King said, "Alright, it's time." And I'm not gonna lie, that's just cool. If you check out the back, there is what looks like a jet thruster, or maybe it's a full on jetpack. Either way, judging by the size of it, I'm pretty sure this thing packs some serious power. And it's not just on the back, there are a thruster on both legs too. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume this robot can totally fly. Honestly, man, with that setup, this guy not just walking into battle, he's blasting off into it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. There is also this little gimmick on the front, right near the hip area. I'm not gonna lie, still have no idea what it's actually for. Maybe it's some kind of secret weapon, maybe it's extra armor, or maybe it's just there to make it look 10 times cooler. Either way, it's like the robot hiding something and we just have not unlocked the feature yet. Low-keys feel like one of those surprise power-up buttons waiting for the right moment. And the detail of the weapon, I think is amazing. And with the perfect medium size like that, you can tell that thing is heavy. Okay, let's talk more about the detail. So you can see the golden headband here, or we also call it a jingu, and there is his eye here. I'm using sticker on it. The teeth, the mouth, and his ear in the power up mode. Also, what we call a phoenix feather cap in here. which is that Sun Wukong always wear. And we also have the solar panel here to absorb some sun energy and convert into the blasting energy weapon here, right on his chest. Also, another solar panel on his leg, and there is another piston here that you can put it up to change into the power mode. Also have on his both legs here, you can see that. And for this part, honestly, I still don't know what is it for, like I mentioned before. And when we look into the back, you can see the jet thruster here, the main jet thruster. Also, we have on his both legs here. And we also some kind of energy reflection here, the orange color one, on his shoulder. And there is sticker called War God No Save, quite intimidating. Uh, Same with here, you can see it. The pattern is quite unique. So let's continue. Why did I miss? Oh yeah, the toes. So you can see the four toes here. Is the detail is great. It's kind of big. It's more like a gorilla toes than the monkey ones. And there is a palm here. You can see the finger on it, and also the thumb. You can actually move the thumb because there is some kind of joint there. And the detail is also great. By the way, this figure is really big. Because of the weight and size, you might actually need a little backup to keep him standing properly. And that's exactly why the stand is included. The stand is basically his best friend. Without it, man, it's risky business. With it, stable and confident. The main character energy. Especially if you want to pose him in those flying or blasting off poses. Yeah, the stand is your best friend. And don't forget the hole here. It's easy to connect with your stand. Alright, so let's talk more about his hand. So this is the right hand that I actually put it off from his arms and change it with a weapon. You can see it, this is what this look like. And there is also another part of his hand like this that you can use it for waving pose or maybe like blast some energy from his palm. And also this part if you want to make a pose while he grabs something. And this is the last one, so you can just easily attach to his hand, and you can also easily to detach, so you don't have to worry like to force it or anything. It's quite flexible. Overall, this figure is seriously awesome. The details are sharp, the articulation is solid, the gimmicks are fun, and the overall presence is just big and powerful. It's one of those figures that is instantly upgrades your shelf the moment you put it in there. Honestly, I really commend this one, especially if you love chunky robots, crazy articulation, and cool power up features. This guy is just built different. So if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Tell me what you think about this figure. Will you cop it? Or are you saving for something else? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye bye.